Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. This is our transfer windmill episode where we talk about United signing in and signing out. Yes, we've had a lot of rumours and so many players being linked with United, certain players being suggested that United are going to get. Yes, we're going to just go right into it. Yes, we have signed Fred and Dalot, a defender and a creative midfielder, even though Fred is a shorter midfielder, but he's like a tackler, like a little bulldog. Right. Let's get right to it. Just got some breaking news, or should I call it breaking news? It's not that we've not heard of it before, or we're not expecting. Martial is going to leave Manchester United. His agent has confirmed that Martial will not be signing a new contract or an extension of his contract, which runs out in 2 years. Do you blame him? Do you blame Anthony Martial? I don't either. I mean, a talented player like that, Mourinho has literally destroyed the guy's career in reference to he didn't make the World Cup team. He's not been playing regularly. Before Sanchez was signed in January, Martial scored 3 games in a row up to when Sanchez joined Manchester United. Was voted Player of the Month 4 times in that time, and scoring in every game up to that January. He scored the winning goal against Burnley. And since Sanchez has joined United, it's just gone completely belly up for Martial. Being benched, been coming off the bench, his confidence is knocked, and honestly, has Sanchez delivered? Oh no, he has not. He has been an absolute flop, an absolute dodo in my books. A complete waste of time and a waste of money. Did we need him? No, we did not. Honestly, we did not need Sanchez, because he's literally unbalanced the whole team. So honestly, I don't think why we even bothered signing him. To be honest, I think it was a complete waste of time and a waste of space. Now we're going to lose a talented guy at age 22. When he came into the team, he came with a lot of sharpness, a lot of sunshine, some brightness. But this guy, Sanchez, has come with a lot of dull. It's like he came with the darkness, because he loses the ball more than any other United player. And that is a problem, a serious problem, whereby as an attacker, he loses the ball more than any other player. So that is the situation. Let's keep carrying on this story. Right, United have decided to let Martial go. I mean, he's not. Mourinho's not even trying, and I mean not even trying to stop him. Let alone look at what he's trying to do for Fellaini. He really wants Fellaini to stay, compared to Martial, who's the future for United. I don't get that. I really don't get it. I mean, how does that pan out? I mean, really, mate? Really, mate? Seriously? Fellaini offers not a lot to United. Martial offers a lot. That's losing another creative player. Another creative, skillful dribbler, young, talented, future Ballon d'Or player. And now what we got? This is the problem. So if Jose does not win, and I mean, if he does not win the league title or Champions League next season, he's going to be on his bike. He is going to be on his bike, and he's going to be told to sling his hook, because this, honestly, is not acceptable. It's just not acceptable. All our look, Angel Gomez, same thing. Young talent wasted. Not even given an opportunity to play. Skillful. So let me keep my nerves cool and calm before I start to scream on my video. Just while you're watching this, don't forget to smash a like on this video. Give us a like. Don't forget to share the video and subscribe if you're a new user watching this video. Right, in reference to transfers, we've been linked with Gareth Bale. Another bombshell that dropped in. De Gea is now back in the news. Why is De Gea back in the news? The reason De Gea is back in the news is because he's on duty with Spain in the World Cup, which is about to start. Right. And the Spanish manager is going to spend more time with him, even trying to get into his head to convince him to come to Real Madrid. But how did it come about? He has been fired as the Spanish head coach, and he's now going to be the manager of Real Madrid. But Real Madrid announced it while he was on World Cup duty. So the Spanish FA have now said, you are there to deliver Spain in the World Cup, not to negotiate your club contract with Real Madrid. So they've told him, sling your hook on your back, you're not going to be managing the Spanish national team. Now, That's the problem in the Spanish FA, and that's the situation why De Gea's name is starting to come out. Is he going to get into get into his head and tend to come and sign for Real Madrid? We don't know. Another thing, we just got some financial information that United have 200 million to spend. Does that mean 70 from what we spent on Fred and the lot, leaving 130, or is that 70 plus the 200 million that is still in the treasure box? We don't know. If we sign a player like Gareth Bale or Ronaldo, they might go for 60-70 million, give or take. But that doesn't solve the left back's position, which we still have a problem. Sandro is not going to the World Cup, so we can negotiate with Sandro and Juventus. But honestly, at the moment, Juventus are not saying anything. He's not going to the World Cup, so I don't know what the situation is with Sandro. He's a very creative left back, but he's on the oldest. He's young at the same time, but I would prefer, honestly, I would prefer the Tottenham left back than Danny Rose than Sandro, because Danny Rose has played at the highest level for Tottenham in the Premier League, and Danny Rose has the pace. So that means that is the end of Luke Shaw, and that's going to give Ashley Young a run for his money. But the point of the matter is, Ashley Young should not even be our left back. He's a retired right winger, now a fullback, playing as a left fullback as a right-footed player. Viewers, help me understand this. This is the same thing of round pegs in square holes. That's why we do not ever do well over the last 2 seasons, because we're playing round pegs in square holes. Let's move on. With Sandro, you're getting a good deal. With Danny Rose, you're having natural left-sided players who could swing in crosses, and that really helps the balance of the team. Don't forget to hit a like on this video and continue to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Right. Also, now, Minola, the manager, the agent for Verratti, has now offered Verratti for sale to everybody. He's like what you call a Rolls-Royce Cavalier player. Very skillful, but with low center of gravity, short, small. But that defies the Mourinho model of using giants as his players. He's already lost Ibrahimovic, he's lost Fellaini, and he's gonna replace these guys with another midget. So midget giants, Mourinho always prefers to go with giants than midgets. Yes, Verratti is a very skillful player. He's a ball player, but he's short. He's not the guy who's gonna put his foot in. He's the guy who will spray the passes, go past the game, make the ball look beautiful, like it's tied to his foot. Rolls-Royce Cavalier kind of player. But at the same time, in those crunch games, when you're playing Stoke, Burnley, them tough crunch games, in Christmas, nah, that guy, they'll break his foot for him. They haven't got time for watching Rolls-Royce Cavalier cruising down the road, cruising down the pitch. They'll knock him out, flatten him completely. So I don't think that would be a Mourinho model in reference to signing a player like Verratti. But that is who's been linked to United now. So we've got Sandro, we've got Danny Rose on the left flank to take over from Luke Shaw, who Mourinho doesn't even rate. Luke Shaw, I really don't know. If we're going to sell him, sell him. If we're going to get rid of him, get rid of him. Stop playing back and forth. He didn't even make the England squad, obviously because he didn't get enough play time. With, in reference to the players, attacking players, I'll take Gareth Bale. I'll take Gareth Bale any day, because Ronaldo has just announced that it's so complicated. It's so hard. These kind of big players, you don't get them. Oh, Gareth Bale's not even going to the World Cup. But how do you get a player like Gareth Bale? Would he come to United? Does United's style of play even fit him? Can he adapt to United's style of play? What is United's style of play? You viewers, tell me, what is United's style of play? I know what it used to be, but what it is now, I'm literally clueless to what we play now. We play sideways, we go to the bar line, cut the ball back, pass the ball sideways, so slow. By the time we decide to make a cross, make a pass, make a shot, the defense has already aligned itself to block every chance United have. So that's where we are. But this season coming, 18-19 season, Mourinho has to win the league title or win the Champions League. There is no other way around it. There is no other way. He has to win those two or sling his hook and on your bike. Goodbye and good night. League Cup, FA Cup is not going to cut it. I'm sorry, that will not cut it. It won't cut the mustard under any circumstances at all. Okay, with Martial going to leave United, that means we're losing one creative player, and who we ban as a replacement? Griezmann has said he is going to make an announcement of where his career is going to go before the World Cup. World Cup is tomorrow. I don't know what, he's not said anything. What is wrong with this guy?